Hey. I'm recording a video about my reading with Niyah Now. Um, let's just, yesterday was my birthday. And I celebrated it by going to the National Forest. And I got part of my totem. I wanted to show y'all. It's a pine cone. Oops, I just broke one. It's a pine cone. It was closed when I first got it, and it's so slowly opening. She told me to make a cross-like totem, so I was figuring in my head when she said cross, I thought of a ankh. And I thought of that being the top of the ankh. You know how much pharaohs were into, pine cone and the pineal gland and all those sorts of things. I'm gonna kind of just expose myself like I always do and let you guys know what my reading was about and how detailed she was and how loving and caring, even though she delivered the message like across and made sure I got it, made sure I wrote things down. She was even though she was like, about it, it was out of love, literally. And it was like getting love and information and guidance from my spiritual guides from like a sister. Yeah, from like an older sister that just wants to give me love and help me. So yeah, that's where it kind of came from, the energy of it all. So first things first, I'm gonna just kind of go over what me and her discussed, and tell my little business. So I'm a healer, and she told me that she got that from my reading. And this goes back to my ancestry. Like, my grandfather was a witch doctor in Nigeria. Even when he did my regression, he told me about how I'm here to heal my family, like with their mental issues, because it's a lot of mental health in my family. So just things like that. She talked about me working with the elements as I'm stepping into my practice, and as I'm healing, I need to be healing myself. Like, I'm a healer, and I'm going through the stage of healing myself also. And how I should work with the elements, through poetry, like music, sound, through water, through medicine and fire, just the elements. And she talked about my natural burn and spark that I have, and how people are like to come to my light. And that's when we talked about the totem and how I can use it and how I should use it. And how the totem signifies it's my power symbol. So it signifies my power, and my power is love. Reignite my healing powers. So I'm on the journey to reigniting myself. A lot of blessings. So she told me about the blessings coming on my way to change my mind of thinking, because in the beginning of the reading, I was sitting right here in this spot that I'm sitting at. And she told me to just go ahead and go farther off in the grass and ground myself. And she was like, why do you feel like you have to make sacrifices? From the words that I'm saying, she listens a lot, just like you. She listens, and she's very particular when you say things, because words are whatever the fuck. So yeah, she was listening to every word I was saying, specifically in the way I was saying it and my energy, and she was picking up on all that. It's not a thing you could hide from her ass. So I'm gonna say that. And throughout the reading, we went into why I felt that way. We talked about my metaverse self, myself in another verse. and how this version of myself does a lot of the sacrifices for that version of myself, and she reaps a lot of the benefits. I have like 6 pages of me and her reading. Well, her reading on me. Because she does it, and then she goes deeper into she told me, the section, and then she went deeper into each section. She told me to walk in my power and know what to say. And that's something I have a problem with, knowing what to say, especially when I'm within my power. Sometimes I don't know what to say. I don't know how to help people. I do know, but I don't know how to help people and mean it with, like, yes, Change my way of thinking, be optimistic, proactive, think stronger, integrate multiple types of intelligence. So all those different types of myself that I've been animating and jumping into, all these bodies, these shape-shifting. I've been doing all these body changes, and especially when you're working a lot with my mind and not with the elements of me, that has a lot to do with me. All these different versions of myself. I don't really feed them into information that much. I just kind of do, and I do need to get all of my intelligence together and make it into one. All these different sources I do be pulling from, and I need to go back to my research. So she told me how she used my totem, and what it symbolizes for me, and how I can make it personal, and I could create my totem for me. And I should be lifting it with love, using it with love. It's not like a sword of protection. It's a symbol of love, a symbolism of me and my magic and my creation and my healing. It's a big part of my healing. Healing energies are flowing through me. It is safe to heal. That's my affirmation that I need to be telling myself. Work on just you. So she told me not to too much work with the community. Well, not necessarily not work with the community, but I just need to be healing me. So I don't need to be basically, like trying to give people readings and things of that sort. Shit, trying to educate people and things like that. I just need to express and heal and step into. Not even step into, I've done that, but reignite. Talk to yourself at a cellular level. It takes 9 months for a baby to grow within a body, so to even be able to get on a multi-level, I had to start out with the micro level. So to get on the macro level, let me say, to start off on the micro level of myself, and they'll come out to the macro. I'll be one whole, and then I'll eventually get to the point to where I could be able to talk to the other versions of myself, be able to see into that part of the verse. I haven't even astral traveled. Like, I haven't done any of that shit in so long. Walking your authority. I was having a big problem with this, and she even peeped it, but me walking within my authority, I have a big problem with it in the life. Even people just come to me just for me to help them, and I'm like, why? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to heal me. Get the fuck away. I don't want to absorb your shit. But it's walking in my authority that I have an issue with, and I know that even with all the sacrifices I made, sometimes I feel like my confidence isn't up enough to just be that authority, But that's me that I have to work on. Slow down and be patient. It's how you be optimistic about you. Keep resting. Get into element magic. I am that beacon for source. these are like, you know, affirmations I need to say also, and just knowledge I got from the readings. And I use the word manipulate a lot when I work with magic or mental magic specifically. But I use the word manipulate because I really work with mental magic. I haven't stepped into any of the other practices, and when I did it on a, like, you know, very beginner, like, and I just did enough, and I was like, oh, I'm good. And I moved on to the next step because for that time and that moment, it was good enough. But we're getting bigger, so let's do some more, right? Get more in tune with the directions of the elements. That's something I have to learn. So it was like, you know, sage. She started listing some elements that I could work with. Let's go. Let go of my old ways. I definitely knew that I needed to do that. Her saying that was more of an affirmation because, you know, I don't really care to let go of my old ways, but I'm obviously stepping into a newer version of self with a newer story with some other shit to add to grow to, you know. It's like a flower. I'm continuously growing, so anchor the new. And the new dimension anchor the new. And then I had to put an arrow in the new dimension that I'm discovering. And this new center of the heart, let go of my mind as the ruler. And then I had said something else. I was like, so I can't take my mind with me? And then she was like, the mind can still come with you. Quiet to go, baby. Every time I'm recording, it's always you. And he just so happened to be the black dog. He reminded me of Anubis so much. My mind is free. So these are just things that she saw in my chart that I still had like a hold to, you know, to. And I know that has a lot to do with me shapeshifting and animating different versions of myself and just living within that out of boredom. Out of not, I guess, trying to avoid doing the work, you know. Heart is the new ruler of the body. All decisions are peaceful. And then she told me to do my humping, do my lymphatic massages. Even how I'm stuffed up now, I did not do my lymphatic massages. When I do them, I literally feel like I get the mucus out of my body because I'm a heavy smoker and I vape and stuff. I really need to do a lung cleansing, like a respiratory cleansing on myself. Lymphatic massage, and then she told me to bring it all the way out through my fingertips. I'm gonna start doing it like all through my head, down my back, my neck, out for my fingertips, and I'm gonna also start going down and actually doing my whole body. I had ordered some do you know them little Asian gashi goo, Guashi? I'm not about to pronounce that shit because I'm not gashi. But anyways, I ordered the little tools for the face and the little roller. But I've seen you could also use it on your body. So I was going to order some wooden ones that were bigger for the body, but I was like, let me just do the small ones, see how it works, see how much I love it, which I know I'm gonna love it. Then I'll step into doing it more and growing more into it and doing the whole body. Spiritual. I don't know what I wrote right there. Spiritual renewal. That's it. And then new beginnings. Then we started to step into my partner because by this time she asked me that I have any questions and stuff. During my session, I was interrupted by my spouse. He's just my protector. He's that fiery Sagittarius, and, you know. He had already interrupted, but even before he interrupted me, I felt like me and him, he's my twin flame. Thank you, Niyah, for confirming it for me. But everything she said I already literally knew about him, especially. But it was one thing I did have a question that I was wrong about, this one thing that was incorrect, and I think this goes back to me just that sacrifice type of shit I got going on. But she told me that I don't have any karmic ties or anything. Even with the regression that I did with Q, I know that I got rid of anything that was tied to me in that type of way. And even me and since that regression with Q, like, because I had left my partner, we went through a separation, then I did that regression with Q, and I had to go through my own thing, right? And she really doing her shit over there. But anyways, I think she barking at the chickens. What is she barking at? Okay. But anyways, she just gonna bark. Don't bring all that shit over here. Protect over there. You shouldn't have gone to that fight. Now you limping. Now you can't walk for real. You want to bark from a distance. You're doing too much. Damn, she done threw me the fuck off because I fed into it. But yeah, through the regression with Q, I already knew that I had some karmic shit that I let go of. And even with me getting back in my relationship, it's just different in such a beautiful way. So that was verification that even me and him don't have any we got through our karmic shit, because I know we had some, it was definitely some karmic shit, but I know we worked through it. And now it's I mean, I know my nigga narcissist, and I feed into the narcissism, and I'll mirror it. I'm a Pisces, I will mirror anything that a motherfucker throw at me. I'm gonna mirror it off, and you gonna get what you get with me every time. But she told me, you know, that I do that, which I already knew I do that. Maybe I should stop doing it, because it's not that healthy for neither one of us. And I think I need to do more breath work and stuff. My man isn't spiritual, so. But I am definitely before we were separating, I was working on connecting him with Mother. And I was working on healing him and healing me. But I had to let go of that and just heal me and separate myself and learn more about myself and do everything else. And now I'm able to come back and heal him. So we talked about doing it through what you eat, you know, medicine, doing it through sex. So I feel like that's fluids, right? Water. And she told me he's doing his own thing, don't like his own, you know, shit that he got going on. So I don't need to be ingesting his fluids when we do any sexual acts. Be an alchemist for my family. Heal him through sex, yeah. We talked about smoothies, and incorporating, you know, foods that are specific to that chakra, like the heart chakra, specific to healing certain chakras of the body, you know, through colors of the fruits and things like that. And I really need to be working on my heart space. We talked about supplements and things of that sort that are good for the body. And then she talked about slowly removing and suggesting better foods to eat, because the house does eat very bad, and he eats very bad. Yeah. So just things like that. And that was my basically entire thing in a bundle. But of course, me and her went more into detail. I had a crying session with her. We had a connection session about mental health. So just talking to her is an overcoming thing for me. I feel like I'm overcoming something. I don't know. I really do. Though. But even after I had that session with her, I got some crazy news, but nothing that wasn't already crazy going on, you know? So, yeah, I'm happy that I spoke with Niyah finally. She is magic for sure. You can feel her love. You can feel her cheeks. You just want to give all your trust to her. For no reason. Like, girl, yes, you can know the pen to my card. It's not like she's gonna use it. Like, you trust she's not gonna use the pen to your card. Yeah, so it was beautiful. I'm very happy that happened, and it's pointing me in a direction. And they always say their phone is open and you can always talk to them and stuff. I haven't talked to her yet. I ended up losing my phone last night on my birthday. Whatever, but I did want to let her know that I had got part of my totem. It fits perfectly in my hand too, and she's like, it's gonna fit in the palm of your hand. It's gonna fit in my hand. But yeah, just talking to her is healing. So I paid for a $140 session with her, and it was that $140 session basically is my blueprint for the year. She literally gave me a blueprint for my entire year that's gonna set the tone for the rest of my entire life. Real shit. So I feel like that shit is priceless. Like, in just $140, cool. You know, that's how I feel. So I'm thankful to be in this community and to get to know people like that, and just to unlock myself some more. Really, just, it's already unlocked. It's like unlocking the shit and putting some more. You know how you unlock the motherfucking safe and you put some more shit in it? That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm unlocking my safe and I'm putting more shit in it. Well, I'm happy to share this with y'all. I'm always letting y'all in my business. At this point, we cousins, you know. Y'all, we're literally cousins. I wish I would not claim me. I wish I would not fucking claim me. But anyways, bye y'all.